yellow hoops for Mick Appleby. Has been gelded shot. Would need that operation. Concert Boy has shown has got a bit to find. Didn't show a lot of Beverly in a handicap last time. There's Roaring Ralph. Cheap pieces. Fitted for the first time. Again, it's just one of those angles where you think, well, maybe it'll improve a horse. Sometimes it's the trainer reaching out for something. Brocklesby as well. White sleeves just on the left there. Cheap pieces first time out. First handicap. Hasn't shown a lot so far. We haven't seen Banquo. Quite an interesting runner. Went down very early indeed. Has been led to the start before Banquo. Formerly with Carl Burke. And has shown a bit of promise. And the owner has got that very good horse that won at Newmarket, Shaquille. Owner Martin Hughes, Shaquille. And he's a bit of a case as well. I mean, he refused to go into the stalls here on all-weather finals day. And Banquo's clearly not straightforward, but he's an interesting one just to see how he runs there. Not particularly fancied in the market. Banquo is, I say not particularly fancied, was 10-1, has gone into 17-2 now. So it has been a bit of money for Banquo. Just thought he was one of the more interesting runners in the field. Julie Camacho, very good trainer. Indeed, particularly of sprint horses, 6-7 furlong horses. Does seem to have a few nutcases though. So they're milling around, as they say, at the start, behind the stalls. There's Banquo just to the left, a bit sweaty between his back legs. Interesting to see how he runs. So the runners at the start and behind the stalls. It was Roaring Ralph in the red and yellow walking around. Slipping Jimmy in the black and the lighter armlets and epaulets. A winner here on his penultimate. First time out, but not carrying much extra. Looks pretty straight. There's Banquo's got very warm, despite going down way ahead of the others. First of them going in, Shot of Love, stall 1. That's Banquo on the big screen. Quite a powerful looking son of Bungle in the Jungle. Sydney's son about to go in was very much on his toes in the parade rings. Got a bit warm. Concert Boy is in. So too Slipping Jimmy. Now here is Original Thinker in the red and green hoops. Brocklesby is next. Pink cap. Roaring Ralph in the red and yellow jacket. Not many. Here's Banquo. That's it. 7 furlongs, they're off and they're away. Where's the pace coming from? Roaring Ralph jumped out quite boldly, but it doesn't look as though the rider wants to go forward. It's Brocklesby from Banquo. Brocklesby in the pink cap, Banquo in the purple sleeves. On the left is Sydney's Sun, racing quite keenly early on. Slipping Jimmy getting a nice toe through in fourth. In the black cap to the far side, Roaring Ralph still right there. Then Original Thinker, Shot of Love, and Concert Boy at the tail of the field. So Brocklesby takes them through the early stages here. Just the leader from Sydney's Sun, with racing in between them Banquo, then Slipping Jimmy just in behind these, followed by Roaring Ralph. On the left, Original Thinker, far side Blue and Yellow Hoop, Shot of Love, and lastly Concert Boy. Running on now inside the final 3 furlongs. And Banquo coming through with a bit of a challenge to Brocklesby. Brocklesby from Banquo. Then Sydney's Sun. Shot of Love is making ground on the far side. Slipping Jimmy, eyeing a gap now. Spying a little bit of an opening there. David No better on the near side though, and Concert Boy from the back of the field thrusting home inside the final furlong. Concert Boy challenging Sydney's Sun. These two are going on together from Roaring Ralph inside the final half furlong. Concert Boy far side of Sydney's Sun. Concert Boy strongly driven and wins. From in second, Sydney's Sun, or fighting it out for second with Slipping Jimmy, and then behind those was Roaring Ralph.